Well, 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 well. Hello to the future. How are y'all doing? What's going on out there? Hello, Internet. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome back to the Internet. Welcome back to the Internet. I have focus here. Dang, that lens looks beautiful. Microphone check. Are we in focus? Ooh. What is a lot happened. I don't what you mean, like yeah, like on the news? Yeah, always something happening. How are you? How's your New Year's? Anything yeah, anything new going on? Feel you. Sounds like you need to do some writing, Zanny. What you want to chat about something? Off the record? Oh. Now we're streaming. Yeah, well, it's been raining in Los Angeles for like, I don't know, 7 days straight. Something stupid like that. It won't stop raining. But I had a couple slices of some really delicious, high quality pizza. Raph, where you at? You still there? What you want, kitty man? You want to see the stream? Wait. Here's my guy. Here is my guy. Here is my guy. Right there. This is my guy. Literally a bot? So is Nero Sama literally like a bot and not a human being? Or are you being hyperbolic? Oh, it's actually a bot. So the most subscribed streamer on Twitch is not even a person. That's exciting. That bodes well for me. Crazy. Depressing. fucking lame. Yeah, I also see like AI music hitting the charts and bullshit like that. Just never even heard of it. But you complaining to me right now is about to send traffic their way. Oh, is it like a VTuber? Is it a VTuber or is it AI? I'm just looking it up on YouTube to see what it looks like, but it looks like an anime girl. So it's a VTuber powered by a VLLM as the interaction there. Well, I don't know what a VLLM is, obviously. Some kind of large language model, a virtual large language model. Visual large language model. So it's able to watch the videos and react to them. And then the VTuber is the visual large language model, so it encodes images also into its realm. Crazy, bro. I didn't even hear about that shit. Interesting. Thanks for keeping me updated on the tech front. Those big AI models are available now. ChatGPT. So does that just mean it can generate and the images? Is that what that means? Can't believe Flag's not here, dude. She wanted to, she was here like 100 streams in a row. We're gonna leave the stream running until Flag shows up, just so she doesn't lose her perfect attendance. Not necessarily. Some models rely on routing the request to another model to generate images and turn the model into interpretable input. Kind of like DeepSeek, which relies on routing images to their DeepSeek OCR model to convert it into text where they can see it. So what is the visual part of the visual large language model? Does that mean that it can see? It can see video. It can look at an image and draw context from it. Is that what the V in the visual means? takes images and decomposes into tokens, which get fed through the neural net as all. Gotcha. What if I told you I was AI? Would you believe me? I think that's I could zoom in on my feed here, I guess. Hello, my name is Simon, and I like to do drawing. Well, that's pretty fucking interesting just chatting with you about this stuff. I don't know if I ever mentioned it here. I was like early on the ground floor of AI, even with GPT-2. Oh, interesting. I remember when people then would think AI was sentient and then would explain why that behavior emerged, and it worked because the community was small at the time. Yeah, I mean, what is sentient? Are we sentient? People look at Neurosama and say, look, she's sentient, and this feels like the dumbest shit out there. Is she able to react to the chat and react to like video games and gaming and stuff? Hear you, buddy. Right, so let's zoom in a little bit, I guess. Whoop. Last time we took the schedule, I might put it over here. Yes, we can. Oh, no, that's why. Oh, shit. That's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna split the screen in half. Some text to balance. Training models actively biased against this kind of behavior because of safety concerns. We already know that people thinking AI is sentient only makes AI psychosis worse. Our AI model actively biased against this kind of behavior because safety concerns. We already know that people thinking AI is sentient only makes AI psychosis worse. Right? So, psychosis worse. But because of Neurosama is a for fun project, she can go around and do it. Even the creator is seemingly in belief that the alien-powered VTuber is on a path to sentience. Makes me want to take my hair, tear my hair. Yeah, that is. No doubt the creator is believing that the VTuber is sentient for marketing ploys, I'm sure. I'm gonna try something different today. What if we did a little bit more detailed drawings than we usually do? I say that every time that I'm going to do like more detailed drawings, and then I don't. But today, yeah, man, it's crazy to think about. Where this shit's going. Stuff here. But I want to make sure we can see this drawing. The video people try that was like, look at the Neurosama saying she wants to be more and exist, and the creator was getting emotional hearing her. Well, I mean, can see people kind of getting emotionally connected to something, especially if it's something that you made. Like I can attach to stupid shit like my car, or a sketchbook, or a guitar. I don't know about. I mean, it's fucking strange. Do you think that they're believing it, or do you think maybe they're just kind of like, buying into their own hype? I don't know, bro. AI is fucking crazy. It's scary. Yes, it's on so many different fronts, like so many different areas. AI is on the forefront on right now. Insanity. Yeah, that's What else have you been looking into, Zanny? Any kind of artist, any kind of art philosophy, any kind of new gaming stuff? What kind of stuff have you been working on? I haven't drawn this in depth. Actually kind of drawn some details in a while. I crossed over that island right there, but hey, whoops. Man, when I kind of concentrate on details, the drawing's got a lot of personality real fast. No, I guess I never watched Neurosama before, and I never got her appeal, but even looking at the discussion, there is such a lack of technical understanding. I think a lot of people genuinely think it's smart. The AI news, one of the, a lot of those people that follow Neurosama are probably like young children, I bet. They're not all like, college programming students that are kind of like understanding the in and outs of programming, much less just like life in general, or like judging whether something's sentient or not. I mean, half those kids on those fucking streams probably aren't full sentient them fucking selves yet, you know? And other AI news, one of the most celebrated figures of AI research, Jan LeCun, is like crashing out against Meta Facebook. It's kind of funny. What kind of crashing out? What you mean? What is that? I mean, I know crashing out, but like, give me some details on why or what it's about. You know, we could do a zoom in here. Copy. Paste reference. Put it here. And then teach me some more, Zanny, about the current state of these AI programmers. Maybe we got some information somebody wants. This guy looks pretty dopey. It's like more detail. There's some detail in here. It's not super detailed, but maybe more detail than I usually got. Jan LeCun is super famous, is the inventor of the convolution neural networks, the technology that makes any kind of OCR optical character. I thought Ray Kurzweil created OCR. Recently he said that Meta probably cheated on the AI benchmarks, and like yesterday said in a public conference that the boss Alexander Wang is inexperienced and he's expecting Meta to fall out over the AI race. And it's working it. So he currently works at Meta? Works with Meta? Alright, there's a face. What do we think? It's not super detailed, but it's more detailed than It's more detailed than we usually do. Let's see if we can create, this is a new scene. Duplicate, scenes here. Great. Starting to, figure it out. You want to name this guy? Manager, yeah, he's one of the AI researchers. He looks awfully normal. This fella here. Thank you. What's a normal name? Let's name him Joe. Pretty normal name. Let's find the bad boy. There it is. This is first drawing of the evening. I guess if we want to keep it consistent for my editing mistake, probably be better off to push this guy over this thing. Maybe even. Nice. Nice. It looks pretty big drawing. I'm about to start putting them on website for sale. Okay, so this screen is much warmer than this screen. I wonder what y'all are actually seeing. Because my laptop screen and my tower monitor have two different colors. I feel like we're at a turning point of AI. So many debates, AI, economics, politics, and so many people have completely nonsensical ideas. Yeah, that's true. Well, look at Blame Yourself comes in with a very sharp point on the subject, and he says, butts. B-U-T-T, butts. It's a good, I agree. I agree. Butts. Butts is right. I can't say I disagree with anything that you're saying right now. Butts to my dude. What if we drew something else tonight besides the portrait? I know I'm a portraitist, but what if we do something different? What up, Josh? How are you, my guy? What's been up? What did it do? How are you? Take a swing in the dark. See if we can draw something. What do y'all think? I'm gonna draw something different. Alright, wish me luck, y'all. Alright, as soon as you can tell what it is, you'd be like, oh, I get it. How kooky can it be? Does it matter? It's been a little while since I drew something for them. Something that wasn't just a portrait. Can you tell what it is yet? Can anybody tell what it is? What do you think? Concentrating. Okay, something like that, maybe. I'm working on. Trying to get there. This is gonna have to kind of make a move like that. Through his finger, which I did not. in here. Alright, let's try to go in with this paper towel. Pull some extra details out of this bad boy. Which way is our light source coming from? Where did my eraser go? That looks like highlight here, highlight here. I got a picture pulled up here. Internet that I'm looking at. Some highlights there. Some highlights here. Some mask. There. Like that right there. Yeah, and then he's wearing a collar shirt, something like that. Work. Kind of lighten that up a little bit. Maybe do the rest of it like that. I don't know what's going on with the eyes here, but I'm gonna wing it. Of it, you know, right or wrong here, I think. Some of these spots that are important to me: the hands, face. Where we want the eyes to go. We're gonna try to work in some extra details. Let's see what these highlights are doing on this hand. Okay, so they look like the top here. Fun. Hit it from a distance. Alright. I think we can go ahead and let this bad boy go on finish down here. Definitely see that base going down here. Let's take a look at our thing. You know, so it might be fun to kind of imply going on there. Maybe imply some fingers down here. Something about that shoulder needs some work. You know? Something like that. It's feeling a little nicer, I think. Kind of fun. Yeah, I'll make us a little bit smaller. Interesting, having fun. Right there. Let's hit it one more time with some paper towel and some of these darker areas. Soften them up a little bit. So like maybe some more highlights in this headstock here. Okay, alright, so I'm gonna get in there some really sharp highlights. This guy. of. Brighter edges there. Even though it's very abstract, if we hit them with some confident lines, some confident highlights, starts to feel purposeful. Shoulder there, maybe. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. A jazz bass player. For some headstock. Some of these guys. Yeah, I dig it. Whoops. There we go. A little jazz bass player. What do we think? It's a vibe or no? Alright, moving on. Let's do another one. What about... Let's see. Could do some more people if you want to request some kind of person doing something. Curricular. Sharpen my pencil again. So we're just trying some things today. This one feels more like a blueprint kind of vibe with the more straight lines. Huh. You're saying I used more straight lines when I was doing figures? I'm trying to draw things and not try to draw them so like literally, if that makes any sense, but kind of just get the basic shapes consistent with with reality. But like you know, there's something also like you end up with a lot more straight lines because I'm drawing man-made instruments. When we're drawing portraits, not a lot of opportunities to draw straight lines, you know. But in this case, you know, we do. All right, these guys are gonna rough. Maybe we can save it though. Shadows, you know, find the shadows instead of looking for the lines. Find our shadows here. See if that'll end up giving us our image. Alright, so yeah, that's helping a little bit when you find the shadow. Okay, alright. The sculpture's in the marble somewhere. We just gotta get rid of what's not it. Okay, let's see if I can get through this without ruining it. Alright, so that helped bring some shape into this guy a little bit. It kind of imply something continues down into this corner here. Okay, alright, so let's find our highlight here. Zoom in. Okay, so I guess y'all can probably see what I'm doing now. Hopefully you can tell what this is a drawing of. No, I'm going abstract, but you know, it's still subject here. It's still subjective, I guess. Okay, so I feel like where his neck should be in the last one and this. We need to remember next drawing to really focus where his neck is. Alright, so what are we doing here with his fingers? Let's go ahead and highlight a couple of those bad boys. If we could maybe because this one's a little bit down in the corner. Zoom in just a little bit more, maybe. Again, I'm trying not to get too lost in the details or like the proportions. I'm just trying to focus more on what I'm looking at, drawing the lines that I'm seeing, but not necessarily completely focused on them all being in the right spot. You know, I just know there's a line that looks like this here, so I'm gonna draw that line. I'm gonna try not to get too attached to the proportions, and just kind of get the idea of what I'm doing here. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's pull out a little bit here. Okay, I feel like we need to put some focus somewhere. So like, we got to put some detail somewhere. So like, what are the most important part of the piano is probably his face and his hands. So where is it? What is this on my side? All right, so let me sharpen up charcoal. Let's try to pull some details out of his face. So people have somewhere to focus when they get here. Okay. Something like that. darker spots here in the springers. Alright, that will give us a little bit more to focus on there. Alright, kind of feels like face. Okay, let's look at his hands. Let's say we got the thumb here, maybe. Something like that. And then pinky up here, another finger here, another finger here, something like that. Right? So what I'm trying to do is just get some like definitive detail on a couple of these spots here. High contrast areas so people know where to look. Okay, so let's bring some more these highlights here again. You can find them here, here. Again, I'm looking at a photograph on Google Images right now, and I'm just kind of trying to look at where the highlights are on this pit photograph and just put those highlights same here into my drawing. Same thing with his hands. I'm not 100% concerned about the proportions and everything. I just wanted to give the feel. Let's see. Alright, it's not too bad. Not too bad. What you think, Zanny? Interesting. Well, time's up. Oh, this helps. If we put a little signature there. Alright, moving. I think this might be our last one of the evening. Maybe do a guitarist. This could be fun. Let's start with large and piece of charcoal. This is good. These charcoal, when you use a large chunk piece of charcoal like this, it makes the lines super interesting. You know, because they're so far away from what regular pencil lines might look like, you know. Sure. Get a neck in there for the last couple times. Alright. I almost like just want to keep it. keep it pretty loose. Huh. What do we think about that? What I mean is it? I might just call it done. Not fair. Can I do that? If we just find a couple spots to soften just a little bit. Just to find some variation, you know. Show some motion maybe. Something like that, and then just for fun, maybe bring back a couple more of these highlights. Yeah. Kind of fun and funky. Right? I'm calling it done. There he is. Abstract charcoal guitarist. Does that count? What do you think, Zanny? Am I pushing it too far? Or are we? Is that the whole game? Push it to the limit. It's fun. Can you tell what it is? Very impressionist. Yeah, it is. Oh, I see some slop up here though. That won't clean up. Very cool. Kind of like it. Wolfman! Welcome! How are you? Look what we're doing. Changing it up, doing some fun stuff. We're gonna do another one. Yeah, request otherwise we're doing more musicians. Maybe a drummer this time. Together your next hand-drawn animation. Share it. Amy Fox. Amy, you're a rock star. Oh look, you're on YouTube. Well, thanks. How are you, Amy? I love you. It's nice to see you. How have you been? I'm drawing. You know how I do. You know what? I forgot the song was going. How bad is that gonna be? Well, we'll bring the song down. Forgot that was going on the whole time. Okay, so this might be our last drum. How about jazz drummer? Maybe we try to mix the styles that I kind of was doing tonight. Kind of mix a little bit of everything together. See what happens. So let's do like we'll do like an initial. I lost my fucking pencil again. Constant book. She told me they won't be around anymore, so I hope their life goes well. Good, love you. Yeah, glad you called me too. Stick around. You want to make a request? Actually, I'm just gonna be here for another 10 minutes, maybe. Shibby told me they won't be around anymore. Shibby told you why won't Shibby be around anymore? What's going on? Not gonna see him on stream at all? I didn't get a goodbye. Oh, I meant to do it like this. Okay. What's up with Shibby? Wolfman? Okay, alright. I don't want to put too many details. I guess they're busy with life, with being in university and all. Dang. Well, maybe they'll come visit us. I need to hear it myself. I mean, I do love drawing, but charcoal gets everywhere. All right, so here's the trick. How little can we draw and everybody know what it is? Can you tell already that that's a jazz drummer? Can we tell? Can you see that? Okay, so maybe let's bring up some darker darks, some lighter lights, just to give a little bit more what's going on, huh? That'd be awesome. Honestly, I kind of liked it minimal, but I don't want to imply. You know, some details, even if I'm technically not putting any detail. What do we think? Have we gone too far? Can we tell what it is? Not enough. Does it look like a jazz drummer to y'all? What about? Oh, it looks like he's actually wearing like a little hat. Does that jazz him up a little more? He's also kind of wearing like a little vest. Maybe a little bow tie. I can see he's kind of got his mouth open. Wearing sunglasses. Could imply some sunglasses there. Have we gone too far? Have I gone too far? All right, I don't want to go too much further. I almost feel like I could have stopped earlier, but felt like I was cheating. Let me catch a little bit of some and shadow there. Maybe we can pull highlights out of there. All right. I think we've already overworked it, but what do we think? Nice drum set. Like a drummer to me. Frame of reference to tell the difference between jazz drum and a regular drummer. That's fair. Just a drummer. The fun piece of news that the Colombian president got news of Venezuela from WhatsApp group. Oh, geez. Technology's crazy. WhatsApp, huh? Yeah, well, let's see how little we can do. I'm going to do a horn player next, I think. Like a jazz saxophone, maybe? Okay, let's give this one a shot. Valor is the name of a video game. He got the news from his gamer boys. Dang! Absurdity at its best. That's insanity. Insanity. The world is a crazy place. So maybe we like this guy. So count. Okay, all right, okay. Right, okay. Not quite there yet, but I see the vision. What's gonna happen here? Let's kind of go more like this. All right, okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? My pencils. Well, you know what? Let's move to our charcoal. Out of necessity. um. Okay. All right, that helped jazz them up a bit there. So much stuff on a saxophone. It's crazy, like details. He looks kind of like a jazz detective. Not only is he out jazzing it up, but he's also fighting crime. The jazz detective. He's a jazz detective. Okay, I want to do like L line there. Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, we're getting jazzy. Now what I think we need to do is there needs to be more details in the saxophone. buttons and levers and stuff. Okay, all right. Boom. What do we think, y'all? What do we think? What do we think? The jazz baby. You know, maybe he needs ear. That's all it was. He was missing an ear. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I can dig it. Maybe we need another little. Huh. Having a good time. I'm having a good time. All right, so do y'all want to look at the stuff that we've done tonight so far? You know what? I'm having a good time. I might go another hour. I'm in the zone, drawing, having fun drawing new stuff. So I tried something different with the first space we drew tonight. I said, hey, let's try to do some extra details. And it's still madness, but you know, I did a little bit of more details than I normally do in my drawings. You know. Then we continue the experimentations. We did a bass player, some jazz bass, something like that. I think, I don't know. Y'all know how I do. We don't try to think too much or judge too much. We just try to have fun scribbling things on paper. I like it. I think it looks cool. I like some of these a lot. I could do a series of just people doing things. On a piano player. You know, it's not my favorite of the group, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. The negative space is working for me a lot. Well, that's not a bad idea. Every single instrument. I need to do another guitar. I like this guitar drawing, but it just doesn't match the rest of them. It's fun. It looks very like Spanish Baroque, Spanish Cubist, but it's pretty cool. I don't hate it. Put it in your music corner. It's a pretty good idea, Wolfman. And when I drew the jazz drummer, I could go back in the video. At some point, like right out the gate, when I drew it, I was like, this is good. I can stop. You know, I didn't need to go any further. And it's not ruined. I still like it. But I could have stopped earlier. You know, I overworked it just a little bit. But dude, I can. It's definitely a jazz drummer, no doubt. Well, that way they know it's not forged. Hey, if you didn't see it here, it ain't real, right? And then this last one we did. This one might be my favorite one. Like it. These fingerprints everywhere. But we can get rid of those. This might be my favorite of the evening. Look at that. Pretty good. I'll wash my hands. Get that music kicking again and get quiet there. All right, we're gonna try. We're gonna try another guitarist. The last guitarist wasn't bad. It just mute you for a second while I. All right, what kind of instruments do you think, Wolfman? I'm gonna do a guitarist next, I think, just because I didn't love that last guitarist. I also didn't do any smudging on these, and I almost think that these style of drawings almost look nicer without the smudging. Thank you. Wolfman, you said you had a new animation. Did you post it in the Discord? All right. Good one. All right, if you're on YouTube, hit me in the chat. Be sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow. Maybe hop over to the Twitch, give it a follow. Hop over to the YouTube, give it a comment. Only had 7 hours to draw and scan. Oh, check it out. You posted in the Discord. Check it out in just a second. All right, so let's do some more jazz musicians. I'm just looking on Google image search to see any kind of cool jazz musicians jamming pictures that don't look too overdone. Ooh, that's a good pose. That's not a guitar player, but I do love that fucking pose right there. That's good. Okay, this is kind of a good one. This is kind of a good one. All right, y'all. It ain't much, but it's honest work. You right about that? Okay, all right. So we're gonna try this again. All right. What if I move this picture up a little bit so it wouldn't so dang small? Okay, here we go, y'all. Wish me luck. See you on the other side. Something like that. You know, and a lot of times I'll not pick my pencil up, but sometimes I feel like I can get some like really interesting lines if instead of focusing on the entire drawing without picking my pencil up, I focus on parts of the drawing. don't pick up my pencil, so try to keep my pencil down for like the head section, each hand section. Um, kind of let each section kind of feel like a unit. That, like that. Okay, so. All right. I think this is something. Sharpen my pencil again. Yeah, I guess I could zoom in for you. Animation's only 3 seconds long. Maybe someday you'll get an animation longer than this. Animation is hard, man. I fucking respect what you're doing. It takes a lot of time to kind of to do projects like that. You know, filmmaking has a similar kind of thing where it's like you're in for the long haul sometimes. You know, it's like that's you can't just you're not going to be able to just like watch the clock and be like, when am I going to get to the end of this? It's like, nah, you just got to lock in and just keep working till it's done, till you hear the buzzer without even looking up to see the buzzer, you know? Animation and storytelling in general, it's a long process uh to get through, you know? I respect it. Um, what do we think about this guy? It's kind of fun, huh? Let's get a better close up so y'all can see. Oh, he's kind of fun. Look at this guy. Remind skeleton going from what's. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like a like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like a Tim Burton character. Maybe he's playing mariachi or something. uh, pretty cool. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Boom, there's my guy. Yeah, I like him. Kind of reminds me of the guitars from Home Movies. You ever seen the cartoon Home Movies? They just gotta add eye socket. Well, I don't want to overwork this one. I like it. Fun. Okay, do we want to do another one? What time is it? 1:30? I don't know what time is it. How long have we been doing? Hour 30? Hmm? All right, let's do another one. Moving on. Anybody want to make an instrument request? Let me just do another guitar player. Unless somebody has a request. Just looking for a good picture. Body jamming. Ooh, I got the yawns all of a sudden. Organ? Bongos? Oh, let's do bongos. That's a good idea. Great idea. Yeah, let's give it a shot. See how bad I'm gonna fuck this up. Oh no, it's like, oh, you want to see this picture? Oh, you gotta subscribe to this website. The hell? Choir singer screaming at the top of her. Oh, next time. Accordion, that's another good one. And an organ. I'm gonna do all of these. Let's do these bongos first. Okay, something like that. Okay. All right. Let his pants puddle a little bit. It's not what you think. Get your head out of the fucking gutters, guys. Get your head out of the gutter. Get your head out of the gutter, guys. All right? All right. That's a decent start. That's a decent start. That's a decent start. Not mad at that. All right, okay. Hey, kitty man, what you doing? You want to come say hello? You want to come say hello? Hey guys. Hey guys. Camera's right here. Hey guys. Here's the kitty. All right, let's move on to the. We need shadow here, lots of shadow here. Right, something like that. All right. Something like this. We have a little bit of a shadow here under this hand. Some shadow above his leg here. Something like that. This guy is not wearing a hat, but what if we imply okay, okay. So I think really to bring it to life, well, bring it to life, really to bring it to light what it is need like a second rim around the bongo so it really feels like a bongo drum like that, maybe. Kind of imply it a little harder over here. You know, same thing down here. That. Getting a little closer, we could even like apply this hat a little more. Maybe try to get a face in there, maybe, huh? What do we think? Also, it could be like grab a couple shoes in that bad boy. I think that's it. I think that's it. Maybe. Miss Mentos. Wolfman, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the games. Remember the motto, my guy. Take it out on art. Miss Mentos, how have you been? It's wonderful to see you. I knew I was craving sugar. I'm sorry, that sounded inappropriate. I couldn't think of anything. We come up with these funny candy sayings when you come in, and I just failed. I'm doing some impressionistic sketches. I've been pretty good, getting through the new year, getting started, trying to get back to doing some of these drawings on stream. What do you think? Well, I appreciate you coming stopping in. I'm only going to be here for another 15 minutes. But I appreciate you coming in. Getting back to my regular scheduled programming, in case you're wondering, I will be here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday evening. So that's what it is. Better if it's over here like this. New Year's treating me wonderfully. Actually, the worst part is that it's been raining like every single day for the past like 7 days. Well, you're soaking wet, buddy. Were you running around in the rain? It's just been raining a lot for the past few weeks. This dude is out running around in the rain. He likes it, I guess. What kind of cat likes the rain? He's like, I do. I'm just crazy. I'm crazy. Yeah, he is crazy. He's a sweet boy, though. And handsome. Uh-oh. This might be the last drawing of the evening. Oh yeah, how you been, Miss Mentos? How's brain science and chefing and all the other stuff? How you been? Get a little bit of music running here. You still doing school stuff? Or are you on a break? You cook anything delicious recently? Going back to school in 2 days? Oh, Lord of mercy. Well, you had a nice little break, but time to get back to business. Time to get back to business. Yo, I like some of the drawings we came up with tonight. I think my favorite was that saxophone player. Well, this guitarist was kind of cool. God, went by so quick. Yeah, time is cruising, dude. I think this one is my favorite. The night. Kind of cool. Zoom in a little bit more. Kind of cool. Yeah, it's hard. Dude, I love the sound of like a good saxophone player, dude. It's the next thing to like a really great singer. You know, like hearing somebody play a saxophone, it's almost like hearing somebody sing really well. So breathy and like with a guitar, like you could hear guitarists like they just play all the notes. But like when it's a saxophone, you can only play what you can breathe, you know? And love that restraint in an instrument, you know? In a guitar, you can play 1,000 notes as fast as you can. But on saxophone, you can only play as much as you can breathe. I'm gonna wash my hands. Oh, yeah. Hard to say. I don't know if I have a top instrument. I like them all. But I do like some of the tendencies that come from saxophonists or just wind instruments in general. The trumpet, yes. Of course, though, I love guitar. Okay, I'm out here for guitars. We know this. We know this. In fact, I might play a little guitar here before we get off screen. Well, I gotta go for my guitars. Focus. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. All right, if you are on YouTube, give us a subscribe over there on YouTube. Give us a follow over here on Twitch. Happy New Year, Amy. Take it easy. I'll be back in town. He liked the whole band. I'll be back in town in January. Hit up Johnny. Come watch me play some music. I'll be the last weekend of January. Be playing downtown. Come say hello and that you love me and hug my neck. Yeah, if you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow. Oh, she hit us with Miss Mentos hit us with the gift of that. Have you seen the video that dancing kid is from? Miss Mentos? It's hilarious. Bye, Amy. Love ya. See you soon. Thanks for coming hang out. Yeah, that video is hilarious. That kid's going off. Getting some water. Ooh, cold water is delicious. Okay. Oh yeah, you have seen the video. Yeah, it's pretty funny. What else you been up to, Miss Mentos? How's the weather? What kind of stuff you been getting into? You cooked anything delicious? Any delicious meals you want to share? This bad boy plugged in. Where is that? Whoops. Where is that power cable? This bad boy. Here. Bruh. But very cold. Cold, how very cold? It's been raining here for like 10 days straight. How cold is very cold? Is it snowing? What have you cooked? Yes. What is it? What have you cooked? It's snowing like crazy. It's raining here like crazy. It's raining like crazy. See if I'm able to do this without my computer going crazy. I think I just heard thunder, which is kind of interesting. Not very often do you hear thunder here in Los Angeles. 0.2 milliseconds. Not a lot. There. See if it works. Oh, it does work. How far does it work? That's as far as we can go, huh? Too far. Alright, y'all. 5 minutes left here. Miss Mentos, thanks for coming hang out with me. It's always a pleasure. Zany, thanks for hanging out. Maybe the first stream in 100 streams. Our flag knife did not show up. I think literally last stream she got a badge for 100 streams in a row. All right, y'all. I appreciate you being here. I'm so proud of you for getting into the new year. You know what the motto is here if you haven't heard it in a while. I love you. Proud of you. Becoming a better artist and a better human every single day. I see that shit. I notice it. Keep it up. Keep bettering yourself. Keep showing up every day. You're not alone. You're here with us. I appreciate that. If you're dealing with any drama and conflict in your life, sometimes drama and conflict comes from school, work, friendships, families. Maybe you're just in conflict with yourself. You know, sometimes our mind or our body will go haywire on us. But I want you to remember, you're here in this community. If you're listening to me, you're probably an artist. You're something creative. And that's a superpower. You can take negative energy, all that bullshit, all that conflict you deal with in your day-to-day life. You could transform it into something positive through something creative. You can write a book about it. You can make a movie about it. You can play a song about it. You can cook a dish about it. You can go study and kick a test's ass about it. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to take it out on our friends. We're not going to take it out on our community. We're not going to take it out on our family. We're not going to take it out on our drywall. You are a superhero. Your superpower is turning negative energy into positive energy. And you could do that through art, creativity, and self-expression. And don't you fucking forget that. So when life builds up and it gets stressful and you're dealing with lots of conflict, don't take it out on yourself. Don't take it out on yourself. Do not take it out on yourself. Take it out on art. If you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe. If you're on Twitch, give us a follow. Like, comment, join the Discord, and share your art with us. Ms. Mentos, thanks for hanging out. We'll be here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings. I've been on schedule. So come hang out. Enjoy your 2 days off until you get back at school. One more minute, and we'll be at 2 hour stream. All right, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. The world's a better place because you're in it. Don't forget that. I'll see you next time.